Hey everybody, it's Marty the JavaScript Party, and I am doing one of my ThreeJS short videos. This should be short, but it's awesome. So just feast your eyes on this bad boy. That is amazing, and you think it's cool now, just wait till we redo it with the spin. So I'm just gonna have it spin along the Z axis. So I'm gonna reload. Look at that. Oh my gosh, how cool is that? I mean, that is just unbelievable. But check this out. And it's an amazing demo. I don't know what's the demo of, but it's an amazing demo. It would be really cool to have like the camera go in and out. Um, but if you don't know exactly what's going on, I do not blame you. Look at that. I think this is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. So this is 30 rotations per second, I believe. No, yeah. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Or maybe it's 3 rotations per second. But that is just unbelievable. I could just really just. I wonder. Yeah, actually, I want to try putting the camera a little closer and see what happens. So, and there are some significant code changes that you may or may not be interested in. But I do want to try it out with the camera sitting right now. I think it's sitting at 16. Let's put the camera like at 10. I don't know where that if we get 6 closer, that puts us inside of it, like in that hole right there. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Don't know what's taking so long. Did I not hit save? Oh, yeah. Okay, so it did. Let me hit reload. So we are closer, so it's bigger. And I think that is cool. It is. It does seem to be like consuming some pretty decent resources. All right, that is trippy. So I think that's 3 rotations per second is what we're looking at right now. Because I think it used to be like that was how this number and it was the number of rotations per second, but I think I changed it. I multiplied by zero point 0.1 now. But I just absolutely think this is just absolutely just amazing. And like I said, I'm not exactly sure what the heck we're demoing right here. I know it's the P, the fifth argument that goes into the torus knot. Yeah, I could just sit here, just absolutely mesmerized by this. Yeah. So, anyways, the code is really cool. I think I should probably move it back. Control Z, 16. I don't think I have any actual changes in Viz, but I did. Oh, actually, I did have a change in Viz now that I think about it because now I actually pass in a function. I have to pass a function into the um, animation class because the okay, so we changed it to a torus knot geometry. I actually removed all of that and moved it all into a new function called get mesh, and I pass it in the number 1. And then I also, when I create my new animation, you see that I pass in the function get mesh, and the function get mesh is down here. It accepts a p. and the P is the only dynamic value, and there's that. So then if we go to our animation class, we see that once a second, you see down here, once every second. So basically we check to see how many seconds were. So let's say it was 10 seconds a second ago, and now it's been 11 seconds. Like let's say it's 10.5, and now it's 11.1 or something. It'll be 11, and then it'll skip a few, and then it'll until the next second comes along. And so this G gets incremented every time. And so then we use that function that got called passed in, and we pass it with the current G. And so basically it goes in, I guess let's take a step back. So basically it doesn't do anything except for once a second. So all of this is all about trying to figure out if a second is passed or not. If a second is passed, then we update the previous second, and then we remove all of the elements from the group. So we just remove all the children, doesn't matter. And then it's kind of funny because it would only remove the first child. So if there was more than one child in there, I guess it would not delete them all. But then we increment the G, so we just add one to it, and then we pass it into our function that accepts the G, and then it adds the new mesh. And that is what we're seeing here. And so it adds a new mesh about once a second. And that's what they look like. They look pretty cool, but like I think they do look a little cooler with when they're spinning and stuff. And I don't know what like all these like sometimes it doesn't quite like there seems to be some I don't know breakage around these things. Look at that. Man, that is crazy. I swear I think this could be like an amazing um saver. Something that's just up floating around the whole time. Especially if every time I made one of these that thing just sort of went away in some direction or another. I don't know. I don't know why, but this thing just really locks me in. This is kind of like cooler. I think this is like cooler than anything I could have imagined as a child. Um, you can just see that there's just so much beautiful math going on in there. Tomorrow's is going to be we're going to just switch it up to the queue, so it'll be super simple. But anyways, yeah, this is called Not Geometry 01 Anna P, and then tomorrow's will be Annie Q. And so basically we'll be changing the add mesh function so that it applies like we'll change the add mesh function down here tomorrow, and instead of this will be hard coded to one, and this one will be Q. And then I'm thinking that it might be kind of cool to like maybe just try to build some kind of page that you can go to, and it just kind of randomly goes through these different things or something. I don't know, but it just feels like I really want to do something with this. I just really love it. I just think it's so amazing. Anyways, happy coding, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Bye.